What's up, friends? This is Manni with a new mobile robots game on the horizon called Armor Attack that actually makes war robots look quite bad by comparison. It's new and coming up, has a lot of different robots already to play, even bosses to face off against with everyone on the map, and plenty of interesting different abilities such as this mortar here from the so-called Spitfire robot. You'll see that the gameplay is a lot slower, more like the OG war robots back in the days where pilots, drones and stuff weren't a thing yet, and just generally the game was slower, and that is exactly what we can find here. From what I understand, the game is going to be full cross-platform iOS, Android and PC, and that is here a first taste, along with all the different robots I got to play. Now, I absolutely annihilated that guy with my special ultimate ability that doesn't really recharge for a very long time. And this guy's even having some fun with the flames. Maybe he was cold, wanted to heat up a little. But yeah, so Armor Attack, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourselves ready for it, because it's coming. And it's important to say that this is an early alpha state of the game. So it's in development, and anything you see here isn't final, right? It depends, you know, like the effects, the graphics, the map, the gameplay, game modes, and everything is in development and subject to change. And I suppose there's also a lot of content missing, like very different menu maps and additional robots and weapons. It's all coming. So if you want to know a final release date, I don't know if there is even is one. I don't think so. There's going to be some test phases coming up and some more testing before this game really rolls out for a full release. But what I can see right now already plays really well, and I'm really looking forward to upcoming tests and phases of the game. So first match is over. I leveled up to level 2, which unlocks the Jaeger robot that looks like a tank on wheels, and it's actually having a mobile ability. I'll show you in a sec. You see the hangar here with character slots, as they call it right now, where I'm filling the second one now with this new Jaeger robot and the Trailblazer weapon that is kind of like a rocket launcher. And then the Spitfire, the first robot with 2 heavy weapons we had before, called the Suppressor. And yeah, so this is the Trailblazer rocket launchers here. Short fixed reload of 5 seconds and then ready to roll again. And lots of damage, auto aim. Yeah, pretty powerful. Although, I don't know, some other weapons may actually get the kills faster. Now, there's a mobility ability here. This ultimate, if we want to call it like that, gives me a movement boost. Pretty good if you want to get in and get out pretty quickly, because there's a fast recharge to it. The Spitfire's mortar or whatever it was seemed more powerful to me. But yeah, I'll also show you the alien race in a minute, together with all the weapons and stuff. So yeah, get ready for it, or at least all the weapons I was able to play. Now, next map here, or at the end of this, you see we can also swap some weapons. I got the flak cannon and a really well-placed Spitfire flame strike there where the enemy's sitting in. Getting 2 of these guys out very quickly. And then you see here is the flak cannon that will fire a little salvo of shotgun projectiles, basically, dealing a lot of damage and also having a relatively quick reload afterwards. And then what happened was the boss was there. Suddenly there was a big boss called Sentinel Prime unfolding, and anyone on the map was basically invited to try and drop this guy. I'm not exactly sure how it works, because there's 2 teams in the game, and one team still had 1 robot somewhere walking around, and the rest of my team was meanwhile fighting Sentinel Prime. Now, the other guy of the other team was not helping. He was doing something else in the meantime, maybe capturing beacons or whatever, but we were busy firing at that boss. And you see there is some red indicators signifying where you should not be standing. For example, a super mad powerful laser cannon that probably would one-shot kill me if I stand in there. I don't know, I haven't tried it. But that is happening, and also some area effect strikes where, you know, where you have to move out of the way. Then there's some very powerful machine guns he's gonna fire at you, and also some homing rockets follow after. That will hit you most of the time, but you can see cover behind these buildings. But if you get hit by these red things on the ground, you die. Not a big surprise here by the boss, right? I came in with the next one, and we actually got the kill. Meanwhile, the enemy has captured one of the beacons back. It's an interesting thing that one team can just decide to kill the boss in the meantime. and you get a lot of bonuses and damage in and probably rewards for it. And that is very likely to all be still being considered what exactly you get for anything like this. But yeah, getting that kill on the boss is pretty awesome, and we're doing it right here, ladies and gents. I think I have to reload one last time before it happens. And then, yeah. Or maybe, is this already going to be it? Yeah, here we go. The boss was defeated by your team, so my team gets the bonus for it. Awesome. So, let me show you the statistics in the end. There's an MVP system, which most valuable player, which I have been in this case, with 1.6 million damage done. Pretty crazy. And that was the Bastion race. Now there's Hermit and the other one. So Spitfire was the first one on Bastions. Jäger, then Sentry. I haven't played this yet. I couldn't unlock it. And the Hoplite, which is like a real tank on tracks, actually. Then Hermit with the Creeper. I show you this in a second. The Acrid, the Broodkeeper, reminds me a bit of Zerg from StarCraft, and Genesis. And then the next is the Imperial with the Icarus robot, the Architect robot, is like a high-tech kind of thing, Paladin robot, and the Shroud. And of the other two races, I was only able to show you the first of the robots, because somehow I could not find out how to unlock the others during the test server. You'll also see all the other weapons: Hornet, Pulsar, Goliath, Repeater, and so on. And then the heavy cannons: Heavy Suppressor, Flak, Deadbolt, Slack Launcher, Geyser Orkan, which is a rocket launcher, by the way. Interesting. Desolator. Yeah, so let's check out the first from the alien race. And that guy actually has a mad jump. Again, reminding me so much of StarCraft, with the Zerglings being able to super quickly traverse the map. And also this weapon was very interesting. The weapon, what it does is like, it has a continuous reload all the time, and when you're fully loaded, you can unload it in like 3 seconds and deal a massive amount of alpha damage, or burst damage rather. And then you're reloading continuously once you're empty. Like you charge shots very very slowly. So you don't have a lot of damage per minute, but you have an extreme damage per second during your phase of unloading that burst damage, right? I tried to jump over cover. I had to make some experience. This is my first time running the robot, and I found out that you can't really jump over things very well because the jump is very shallow. But it's still too high to jump into the tunnel. I get stuck there. But you see how much damage we can inflict in this short time of unloading. So this is really one of my favorite weapons in the game right now, because it gives you the full control over how much damage, how you want to do quickly. And then if you just retreat real quick, you're not losing damage per minute. You just walk behind the cover and recharge. You're not losing DPM, because once you fire again, you unload all of that stored DPM. The next robot from the Icarus faction here, the first one, and they're more like energy weapons, plasma. They have an energy shield. You see it on the bottom. 25,000 HP that will regenerate as an energy shield. So they're like a high-tech variant of all robots. I would imagine if you play very well, you utilize that energy shield, and so on, you'll probably come out very well with these kind of robots here. But they may not necessarily be the best brawlers, I think, or at least from what I've seen so far. But again, all of that is kind of speculation because I haven't played all the weapons and all the robots yet. This is just how the first one. And you can see by using this jump, you can actually dodge some of the enemy firepower. I have barely gotten hit by him. My energy shield is mostly unaffected because I was able to dodge a lot of it. Oops, hiccup. Yeah, continuously jumping around pretty good. So this robot is actually able to also get across cover, jump over cover, using that jump that has a higher altitude, but not as much distance. You don't traverse as much distance as the alien when it jumps. The jump is more like a faster means of travel, while this one here just allows you to hop over enemies, over covers, and, I don't know, sit on top of something and shoot from there, which I've done before. So, and other than that, the robot remains rather slow, at least the first one here. Let me know what you think about this game down in the comments section. What do you think about this boss mechanic? Also, if you know more about how exactly this is going to work and tie in between your team and the enemy team, feel free to explain it. And yeah, I really enjoyed that session. There's probably more sessions to come where the game is being tested in its further development stages. And if I can, I'll share the Discord server link with you down in the description pinned comment so you can stay up to date and join in as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye bye, my friends.